What's up, Taurus? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placement. I was getting the saying fools rush in. So I don't know if you're rushing into something and not really thinking about it, or if you're just being impulsive, but you might want to like stop and think about something before you commit to it is what I'm hearing, okay? You start off with the Magician. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. You got the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, and then you got the Two of Swords. At the bottom, you have the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You also have the Six of Wands. And then you have the Fool here. Some of you guys are obsessed with this like goal or idea, or there's just something here that you've been working on. I'm hearing manifesting. Something's brewing, right? And so it feels like you guys are headed towards success, whatever this is. I feel like this has just been kind of like your target, right? Like the bullseye, if you will. So I feel like those of you that have been putting time and effort into making something transpire, I do see that coming to fruition for you guys. And in fact, it offers you a brand new beginning. And I feel like either you're like months away from this, maybe a year, okay? Or maybe that's how long you've been working on this, but it just feels like you've been obsessed with something here that's like nonstop thought. So if this is something you haven't started on, you really should start, okay? This is like a thought that just doesn't leave you, right? It's like every day it finds its way into your thoughts. So I just feel like whatever this is, it's going to offer you a new beginning, and you're going to be really successful. You're going to get a lot of attention for this, okay? And it feels like you guys, there's something here about a following as well. So this is like if you've been wanting to start a channel or some sort of TikTok, I feel like you're going to get the followers that you're hoping for. So don't cut yourself short is what I'm hearing. I feel like you guys have really, really good ideas. Right now is the time. We are in your season. And so it just feels like now's the time to just kind of like, I'm hearing run with the wind bullseye, okay? So starting off the Magician, I feel like the next 48 is about you guys kind of coming together and culminating something, all right? I feel like you're maybe jotting things down. You're getting something ready. I'm hearing like a set list. Some of you guys are musicians. Others of you, I feel like you're just, you're finding a moment or an opportunity to really like sit down and figure out what it is that you want, right? So maybe you're doing like pros and cons. Maybe you're just writing out a list of what needs to be done. Maybe some of you guys are looking at the next 3 to 6 months. You're like, okay, May, I gotta go do this, and I'm traveling here, and then June this. So it feels like you're getting organized, okay? So I feel like right now the energy is best in the next 48 hours. It's like if you have a moment to yourself, like really sit down, really start that business plan, start that, you know, that organization of whatever's coming up for you, like some sort of itinerary, and just get it going. I do feel like you guys are pretty confident too. Like, look at the smirk on his face, right? He's like writing something down and it just feels so matter of fact. And so I feel like there's a level of confidence here in whatever this is that you guys are starting to become more aware of, okay? So I feel like right now, like I said, is the best time to really just start putting your best foot forward. Seven of Wands, someone could be blocking you or you could feel blocked, okay? This is like writer's block. This is like having that creative block. I'm hearing something's gonna be lifted, but the only way that it gets lifted is, again, if you kind of like put your best foot forward and actually start writing things down. This is like having an idea for a story, and it's like all you have to do is like sit there and maybe type out the first line or the narration or even the first quote or something, right? The dialogue. So it just feels like it's that simple. You just have to do something, okay? But for those of you that are experiencing some sort of blockage in the next 48 hours, I feel like it will be lifted. I feel like this is a temporary block. Also, too, if someone's blocking you, it feels like a game. I feel like they're just blocking you, trying to get into your head, and then it's like, by the end of the day, you're unblocked, okay? Some of you guys could be playing that game too. You're blocking someone and unblocking them. Try not to stand in your own way is what I'm hearing as well. Yeah, it's like they're building this house, right? Or at least the part of the house. And it's like, you know, you're trying to put everything where it belongs, but some of you guys need to move something, right? You have this crane. It's like some of you guys need to like lift something up or move something around or do something that changes your perspective on whatever this is. And so again, this could like help your writer's block. So maybe you're so stuck on, no, it needs to be like this, but there's this opportunity for you to think about something in a different light. And so it's like once you do, you're like, oh, well, I guess we could try it like this. And so then it gets the ball rolling, okay? Three of Swords, don't stand in your way, okay? This does feel like self-sabotaging energy. I feel like if you guys are trying to go for something, you're talking yourself out of it. Don't like be your own blockage here, okay? Because then you're just self-sabotaging here. It's like you're going to get the results that you expect. So if you're just constantly like, Oh, well, it's not going to go anywhere. You're right, it's not. Oh, well, I suck at this. You're right, you do. So, really just kind of do your best to speak more positively, speak, into fruition, the things that you want, not how you assume that they're going to go. Like, yes, people do fail their way to the top, but they get back up and they keep going, right? So you got to ask yourself, like, what kind of Taurus are you? Are you the type that just constantly falls to defeat? And you're just like, oh, why am I going to get back up? Why am I going to do this again? And it's like, okay, you don't want it that bad, right? So again, don't be that person. It's like the world's already against you. Don't help it. Also, too, some of you guys could be in this Three of Swords energy. You guys could have gotten out of a relationship. Something could have not gone your way. You could have felt like you were in a third-party situation. Somebody here could have passed. I'm sorry for your loss if that is resonating, where someone did pass here. You can also be reflecting on somebody's passing anniversary. So someone maybe passed like a year ago, maybe 3 years ago. And it's like that, like in the next 48 years, there's like a remembrance here of that individual, okay? And then lastly, you have the Two of Swords. The fact that you're going from the 3 to the 2, I feel like there's a level of healing here, right? Because then what's left after that? The Ace of Swords. So I feel like those of you that are trying to work some sort of, or work your emotions, or work through them, sorry, it feels like you're getting better. Things are getting better, right? Because you go from the 3 to the 2, and like I said, next is the Ace. So there's a lot of clarity that's coming in for you guys at this time. And so those of you that are just coming out of this 3 of Swords energy, a lot of you guys are like, okay, well, now what, right? Like, where do I go? What do I do? How do I go about the next part of the plan? So I do feel like there is a little bit of questioning which way you're gonna go. Okay. I feel like some of you guys too, like you see how they're hiding and like people are trying to come in. I feel like people that know you're actually going through something are trying to be available to you, but a lot of you guys could be hiding your feelings. A lot of you guys aren't really sharing much with people. I feel like in the next 48, it's like if you have at least one good friend and you've been stressed out, this could be work-related, relationship, whatever this is, right? Whatever's bothering you, I feel like you're going to have like a really good talk with like a friend or a family member, or at least there's the opportunity to do so. You could also, someone could be coming to you to have that conversation, okay? So I do feel like it's best to not so much keep your wall up and just allow yourselves to really just be in the energy, be in the moment, and hopefully it'll help you guys find some sort of healing here. Those of you that are at a crossroads right now, whether or not you should move forward on a situation, I feel like you should. At the bottom, you have the Queen of Wands here, and then here he's making a door, right? Like in the movie, he's drawing a door on that wall. So this is the Nine of Wands. You have nothing but unlimited. Yeah, you go from the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and then you go straight to the Ace of Pentacles here. Or sorry, the Ten of Pentacles to the World. Okay, you guys have opportunities coming in right now. Those of you that are at a stall or a standpoint where you're just kind of like, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I shouldn't, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I shouldn't. Just do it. Best case scenario, it actually works out, which it looks like it will. Worst case scenario, it didn't work out, but now you know, like now you can kind of like rest easy, like, okay, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't what's going to make me a millionaire. That's not what, that relationship wasn't for me. Whatever this is, just go for it. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, you're going to get clarity for whatever this is. And I see nothing but abundant energy coming in for you guys. So I feel this is like night and day energy where it's like, 1 minute your life is a certain kind of way, but because you took a leap of faith here with that Fool card, you're going to be able to see like the difference, right? So it'll go from night and then specifically to day. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and resonates for you guys, Taurus, and I'll catch you on the next one.